105.5. And sometimes I hear people say, so I'm overly passionate, but I have to be passionate. These are our future, the boys, the girls. We can't have a 2050 without these kids. They're the ones who are going to be looking after us, whether in the medical field, whatever. If we're afraid of them now, how is it going to be in 10 or 20 years? We need to take back our communities. We really do. We need to start by listening to our children, make sure that they're educated, right? We spend a lot of money making Mr. Chin rich by the hair that we buy, the makeup that we buy, the clothing that we buy, the Tommy Hilfiger who says he didn't make his clothes for us, but we are the biggest spenders of all these designers who do not come into our community and spend $1.
I walked on the bus with a knife because, you know, you have to defend yourself as a girl, and you hid those things from your parents. You pretended to be the good girl that goes to school, that gets the A plus, and go to church and praise the Lord and everything. But when you're in a school, it's a total different thing, total different story. Know what it is to be around drug dealers, drug lords, the done for different areas within the communities of Jamaica, different parishes. Coming to Canada was the same thing, and being around different areas within Jane and Finch and a lot more places, to just call a few. And when I started she talked about education, but I think what is important for black people is we need to have the right education.
Yes, the system have a part to play in it. But what about us other people? You know, we have a major part in playing in our kids' life, in changing them. The system, yes, they're a product of the system, but we bring them come.
Yes.
All right, so we should know how to raise them. And like one member here say, yeah, the kids have rights. They can call 911, right? Because that's the first thing to call 911 for the parents. But why, how they reach to that point when they can pick the phone and call 911? There have to be a reason why they can be that brave to pick up the phone and call 911. Because I have a young girl, she's 13, my only child, and she can never ever dream of picking up that phone and call 911. Alright? Just stay far from it. Alright? Because I talk to my kid, and I think that's what we should do. Talk to our kids, treat them as a friend, our son, our daughter. Don't just treat them as a little picnic. You know, but sit them down and make sure that, you know, they reason with you, you reason with them. And so that they have a trust in you, and you have a trust in them. Because that's one of the biggest things that we fail in our kids, that we don't have trust in them and they don't have trust in us. Right? That's why they go out and do the things they do. They're afraid to come and say, Mommy, Daddy, you know, they're afraid. Right? That's because that bond, for them a little picnic, right? When I instill it as much. Yes, we buy them clothes and give them shelter and food. Right? But it doesn't stop there. Doesn't stop there. That's our responsibility, to raise our kids and love them until they're what? 18. And then if they want to do something, hey, you raise them in a way where you have set the tone. And I think that's what we should do. Set the tone. Stop blaming the system. Yes, I'm not saying the system is not a part of it, but let us do something for ourselves.
Yes.
Right? We have to do it for ourselves because the system not with us. Okay, so I'm here to say, with any youth out there, and I'm going to say thank you, Youth Man, for coming out this evening. Yeah. All right, Youth Man.
We started a program called Positive Vibrations with Brother King David, and we started Saturday nights 2 to 7 o'clock. And we were just volunteering our services, playing music, and just, you know, playing positive music. That was the key till I got my own program called the Zion Train, and still on that journey of preaching and doing positive things through the medium of broadcasting. And I'm just here to really, you know, invite the youths who are out there, because I think that a part of why youth turns to violence is because he sees no escape, or, you know, there's no alternative. He sees no promise in you know, society for him. So we're just here as people who've gone through the avenue of being, you know, involved in the whole violence and having our lives turned around. And we just want to invite to any other youngster out there that that is not the path of prosperity. It's a path of destruction, and we see it portrayed within the gangster lifestyle. You know, the end result of a gangster lifestyle is prison or death. You know, and you know, life, there's a lot more to life than that. For me, family is the most important thing in my life today. My children are the most important thing. And once you embark upon fatherhood, I think that should be the turning point for any young man, bringing a creation into this world, you know, to nurture that creation, to watch that creation, you know, come to fruition, and you know, I think there's nothing sweeter in life more than that. You know, coming from work, going home, your children greeting you at the door, and you know, love. You know, there's nothing sweeter than that. So I'm just here as an example, and I'm inviting the youths to join us. Even in our program, we invite any youngster out there to come in and sit in on our program on a Wednesday afternoon, be a part of the program. We can teach you broadcasting skills. We can teach you the skills of, you know, playing a sound system. We're entrepreneurs as well. We own our own business. We started our own business back in 1997. We're still going strong 15 years later. It's called Treasure Isles on Eglinton Avenue West. We've just implemented the studio into our business, where we want to teach youngsters on the outside to come in and learn about the whole studio works. If you're a DJ, you know, if you have rapping skills, if you have DJ skills, singing skills, come on by us. We welcome you with open arms, no reserve, and we just want to teach what we have learned, teach some of our